Dear listener, my name is TITI ADESEKO. You are welcome to the first episode of Sales and Marketing 101, happening live at PTM 100.88 Abuja. Thanks for tuning in to listen to us. I'm your presenter today, and I'll be taking you on sales and marketing, which to me is a bedrock of every business, especially these days that so many businesses are springing up, small businesses, side hustles, plan B and all that you have. Marketing cannot be relegated to the background. That is the heartbeat of any successful product or service. As far as I'm concerned, it is not only good enough for you to have skills, training, talent, good products. If at the end of the day it does not get to your ultimate consumer or user, then you have not actually made any progress in whatever you have. Everybody wants to make money one way or the other using their skills, their talents, their products, their service. Welcome back from that short break. Now, marketing, I want to let people know the difference between marketing and sales, because people confuse it. You hear people say, I'm doing marketing, I want to go and market, no, it doesn't work like that. Marketing is a total tool put in place to make sure that your services and products get to the ultimate user. Now, listen to the word total tools. Total tools. That means it includes logistics, packaging, advertising, sales. Sales is a subset of marketing. Marketing is a body, is a tool, everything you need to put in place to make sure that your product gets to your ultimate consumer. Any product, no matter how fantastic the product is, your ultimate gain or the ultimate for you is that it gets to the people you intend it for. So marketing is all the tools that you put in place for that. While sales is just a subset of this marketing. Sales is now the talking, the going to people, how you now want to go to people and explain how your product works, how to buy your product, when to buy your product, and what your product is a act of convincing, talking, showing them what your product will do for them and why they should buy your product. Is the act of convincing them to buy your product. It's just an aspect of marketing. Now, sales. In sales, you say anyone who knows how to sell will not be poor. If you know how to sell, you will not be poor. If you know how to sell, you will not be poor. It means that if so far you can open your mouth and talk, whatever you want to sell, whatever you have to sell, you can sell it. And when you sell it, you will not be poor. That means if you look around you, if you are cash strapped and you look around you, are like, okay, this thing, I don't need it anymore. I can actually make money from it. What you need is to talk to one or two people about it and tell them how this thing will be of benefit to them, and you sell it to them. You by convincing people, that's when people buy. And remember that there are so many people trying to sell one thing or the other. The way you go all out to now sell yours is very, very important. Now, let me start. Okay, people started this year with New Year resolution. Some people have decided that, okay, this year let me start doing one or two things. Some that are even in paid employment, they'll be like, okay, let me have a side hustle, let me have a plan B, let me sell things, let me go and learn this skill and all that. If at the end of the day you finish learning that, if you don't make efforts, as an intentional effort to sell that product, the skill, the product, the service you have learned that you want to give out, you want to make money from, you will end up realizing that you are not going to make anything out of it. Because I see so many people, they have gone on training, they have talent, they have skill, but they will tell you they can't do marketing. They can't do, in other words, they can't do sales, they can't talk to people and all that. I ask myself, how do you intend to get this thing that you know? How do you intend to package yourself? How do you intend to get this thing that you know, to make money from it? How do you intend to do that if you at the end of the day you say you don't know how to talk to people, and you talk to people every day anyway? You talk to people every day. You gist. So sometimes you go to do school runs. You stay behind and gist with other parents and all that, and you cannot even be bold enough to bring out something and say, this is what I sell, and introduce it to them. Either they will buy or not, it doesn't matter. If they don't buy immediately, you may be surprised that they have it at the back of their mind that, okay, they are going to buy. And somebody may even say it to their hearing that, okay, I want this. Oh, there's somebody in my office that sells it. There's somebody in my neighborhood that sells. There's somebody in my children's school that sells. That's marketing. The backbone of it all is that you should always talk about what you sell. Anywhere you find yourself, you should always talk about what you sell, because that is what you cannot be a professional beggar. You cannot. People will not, these days, people will tell you they don't even have money to give or borrow, but when you have a product to sell, they will buy, because everybody wants to buy one thing or the other. It's just a matter of you recognizing who your target audience is. And in this content, in this series of marketing and sales, I'm actually talking to people with small businesses. Big companies already have their marketing unit figured out. They already have the budget for the year for their marketing. They already know what they are going to do this year to get across to their audience. But me and you that stay in our house, that stay in our office and sell things, maybe online, through our phone, through our social media, to our friends, to our contacts, these are the people I'm actually targeting this sales and marketing series on. Okay, now that we are done with the introductory part of what sales and marketing is, and we know that marketing is a tool, all the tools that you put in place to make sure that your service and your goods get to your ultimate consumer, and which is your main vision, mission, that is everything about your business, how to get that your service and product to the end user and make money. Now, sales is now one aspect of it. That's the actual aspect that talks about your products, that introduce your product, that discuss about your product, that convince people about your products. We have gotten that out of the way right now. People that are in their house trying to make ends meet with one or two things doing and all that, I will encourage you to always talk about what you sell, to always put it out there for people to know what you are into. If it's a talent, if it's a skill, if it's a vocation, anything at all, if you don't say one or two things about it and let people know this with you, don't you know this is what you sell, this is what you have to offer, nobody will come out and ask you about it. Gone are the days when people seek after products. Now you are the one that will have to be constantly in their face, because it's a competitive world out there. So many services, talents, products begging for attention of people. So you have to be determined to say, I want to make sales from this my skill, I want to make sales from this my products. Especially if you have a new product that people are not people are not familiar with, you have to constantly put it on people's face to let them know, because people tend to have short memories when it comes to, because so many things drawing people's attention on social media, even anywhere they find themselves. So the more you talk about what you do, the more you write about what you do, the more people will put you in their mind to patronize you. And that is the main act of sales and selling. Okay, all right, now this is how far we go on today's episode. Remember, this is the first episode of Sales and Marketing 101. I thank you for listening, for tuning in to PTM 100.88 Abuja, where great things are happening. Please kindly stay tuned for other programs, and please share this station to as many people as possible. The Facebook page is PTM 100.88 Abuja. Please like us there and follow us till I come again your way next Monday. Remember, this week, be intentional about what you are selling, be intentional about your service, be intentional about the products that you have to offer, either new or old, either you are drop shipping or you are starting something new entirely. Doesn't matter. What is important is that you want to make sales. That's the ultimate of any, no matter how good the product is, the ultimate is to sell that product. Thank you for listening in. My name once again is TITI ADESEKO. I'm your presenter on Sales and Marketing 101. To come your way again next week Monday by noon, 12 noon. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Bye.